three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello guys, welcome back to a different game. I said to go here just because I want to play the music, or not the music, but the video and stuff. I felt like when I went to the video it cut off my stream there, so I don't know if this is going to work or not. Hopefully it will. Now, of course, it's going to be a bit hard to play this because of the whole, like, being a original Xbox game and stuff, so it feels like when I went to play the music, you're not able to play the music. I'm just on easy mode because I haven't played this game before. I played a lot of the first one, but it's actually the first time I ever played this second part of this game. Feedback is really weird. How does this work? That's feedback. I don't know how that's feedback. So let's see what happens, I guess. Oh, I was gonna think like are they gonna have the same people in the first game? Because the first game had this one weird girl who was like really weird. It's like her face was like she didn't look like a normal person. She looked like a model or something, or like a I don't know. She just looked really weird. Like the picture was like super like high res or something like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, that kind of looks like her, but not really. They changed the picture, I guess. Although maybe they would have the same pictures of the same people for part 1, but it looks like they made it a little bit different. It looks like her, but they used like a different model. She used to look more like detailed. I'm sure they did that. Like, I don't know, like sexualness or something. Like really weird. Like that's like the one girl which played as really interesting to look at them, especially he kind of looks familiar from the first game. It doesn't look like they have the same. No, I think that's the face I'm using. Now that actually looks like someone NPC character from the first game. I was hoping they have the same guys, because like, it's like it makes sense they have the same guys in part 1. You know, face character you pick from the first game, but they have more choices this time, and the ones they have in part 1, they look like they changed it in one, but this guy looks familiar without the scar on his face. And I don't remember this guy at all. I feel like that was like the only guy that, well, no, I guess that he hit the beard too, but like, oh, a lot of voices here, guys. Yeah, this is. This guy kind of looks like the guy I used in part 1. And then, it's so hard to tell which one they are. Well, I guess that kind of looks like her too. That kind of looks like her. And was it this one? I can't remember now. Or was it this one kind of looks like her too. It's really weird how they put like her in like two different faces and stuff. Very weird. Um, yeah, that's fine. So the video they showed, I didn't. Maybe they might show it again here, maybe or something. But
security skill is too low to open this footlocker. However, you can use your weapon to bash it open. Press up or down on the D-pad to select bash, and then press the A. Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some. Use the map screen to help you explore the Ebon Hawk. Press start to open the pause menu, and then use the left and right triggers to scroll. This is the cargo hold. Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Use the D-pad to go up and down the dialogue options, then press the A button to choose a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices. Use the key card you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be equipped on the equip screen. Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen. Press start to open the pause menu.
Oh boy, it looks a little bit different. I hope to make the attacking points easier to tell what it is, because like when I use the lightsabers in the part 1, I thought pluses was good and minuses was bad, but then I saw the two best friends play this game, or not this one, but the first one, and he was talking about how minuses are what you want in lightsabers, not pluses, and stuff like that. So I always use pluses because and I always thought that would make sense, because pluses would be better, because you get plus the damage or attack or whatever.
And then use the left or right triggers to cycle to the equip screen.
And a whip weapon.
Change your target by using the left and right triggers to attack an enemy.
Oh, okay, so it's like that. So because there's no like, there's no white button or black button.
Select the sword icon with the D-pad and press the A button. To queue up multiple combat actions, press the X button. To cancel the last combat action, press the Y button. Good work defeating the sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again, and more sensor droids will appear. The lock on this container is too difficult to open. You'll need to use a security tunneler to help open the lock. Look in the unlocked cylinder next to this one to find security tunnelers.
Security
If you encounter
tunnelers.
a difficult lock on a container or door, you can use a security tunneler on it to improve your chance of opening the lock. Use the lock on this metal box is too difficult to open. You can use one of the security tunnelers you found to crack this lock. Select the security tunneler by pressing left or right on the D-pad, and press the A button to use it. 3CFD is malfunctioning. You can fix him by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one. If you repair 3CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship. Success! You have fixed 3CFD. Now he will join your party.
I imagine one of them is gonna get destroyed because I don't remember which one's the main one from the first game. If it's this one I'm playing as, or is it other one?
CFD is now a member of
Is
your party. Press the black button to change which party member you control. Later, when you have more companions, you can add and remove party members from the party screen in the pause menu.
I don't know. They both don't look from. This one might be the original one, but I can't really tell. I came from this way. And this is the way it came from. Let's keep going this way.
This door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill or by bashing it. You will have to find and this door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill or by that. This lift will take you to the outer hull of the Ebon Hawk, where you will find many parts and mines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up.
Oh. I always thought that took you to like the gunner thing or the gunner seat. I think that's like the one door.
To access the area beyond this door, you will have to use solo mode. Press back to toggle solo mode. While in solo mode, move 3 CFD to the security computer to open the door for you. This is the garage. This is the medical room. The med pack can stabilize your condition. Success! You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Paragus mining station. But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now.
Alright. I still don't understand the unequipped weapon thing.
This is the main hold. To access the area beyond this door, you will have to use solo mode. Press back to toggle solo mode. While it's to access the area beyond this door, you will have
Oh, okay. I should probably save because I remember something about it messes up your game. Your game can like freeze or mess up every once in a while. I kinda don't remember this room in the main game. Like it is hard to tell since it is like all broken and stuff.
This is the store. The store is sealed shut, but the magnetic clamps are not engaged. You may be able to override the door's locking mechanism from this blast door is magnetically sealed, and when the Ebon Hawk has landed, this is where you will go to exit the ship.
Oh, this is this part of the ship. Oh, okay, so yeah, this way doesn't look familiar because I don't make this giant hole there, that's why. Okay.
These sparking wires connect to the trigger mechanism for the inner and outer garage doors. You can open and close the doors from here. You can't open the outer garage door without depressurizing the rest of the... Do you want to do... Door closed. Do you want to do anything else here? Door open. Do you want to do anything?
I don't know if I need to do that now, I guess for the
With a workbench,
the
you can break
robot
down
when they come
objects
here.
in your inventory into components. You can then use the components to create repair kits, weapons, armor, and upgrades. Because of the damage to the Ebon Hawk, this workbench has limited functionality. You can still use it to create a repair kit, which you can use to repair yourself. Use the workbench to break down the items you've found into components. Then use the components to create a repair kit.
Seems like they did more to this box. Yeah, I don't remember this last time in the first game. I don't remember able to break down stuff.
This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. When the Ebon Hawk has landed, this is where you will go to exit the ship.
Where do I
This
go
is
then?
the starboard dormitory. The door is sealed shut. The store lamps are not engaged. You may be able to open. This is the garage. You can use this lift to...
Maybe I gotta do something out here. Maybe I had to do this first before I have to go in there, maybe. What the? There are mines on top of the ship? I guess apparently I need both robots out here, so that they shouldn't both of them out here. That's not good.
This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored. This busted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Take the parts here back down below to get main power restored. These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here. Success! The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage. Don't forget to explore the other side. This is the port. The bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them, but you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench. explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage. You can use this lift to take you back in.
Okay. Pretty boring intro, but yeah, they gotta teach me all the new crazy things they can do now.
To access the area beyond this door, you will have to use solo mode. Press back. This is the main hold. This is the starboard dormitory. You found a droid flamethrower. This is one of the special weapons that droids can use. To equip it, open the equip screen by pressing start to open the pause menu.
Oh, let's push the wrong button.
And then use the left or right triggers to cycle to the equip screen.
So I guess they got rid of all the people from Birth 1, I guess. There's an old lady, I don't remember her at all, of course.
This glass door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. When the Ebon Hawk has landed, this is where you will go to exit the ship. This is the garage. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to the storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to the storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened.
What am I missing? I don't know what I'm missing. Cause I thought the thing I picked up meant to do something for like open up something, I thought.
This is the cargo hold. This is the engine room. This door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill or by bashing it. You can use a mine to open this door. Once you plant the mine, back away from the door to avoid taking damage.
Okay.
This is the engine room. The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive will allow you to restore power to the port engine and bring primary power. The starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be possible until the hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Peragus mining station for full repairs. Success! The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Peragus.
I guess I use 2 robots because they killed
This is
them all.
the main port.
At least the old lady, who I don't know who she is. I'm not used to these buttons because, again, there's no... I still don't know why the original Xbox had a weird white button and a weird black button on the side of the controller. Because it had like, at least what I remember, it had like the triggers and the bumpers. I thought it had, because I know it had the triggers, but I'm not really sure if it said it had the bumpers. I thought it did, and I could be wrong about it, I guess. I'm not sure if it's good to make multiple save files, because I think you have to, because I can't remember. I think it said, someone said like, oh, if you make multiple save files, it might corrupt the data, but at the same time, there's always like, oh, you push it
To the Peragus mining station. Select Peragus by pressing left or right on the D-pad, and then press the A button to travel to Peragus.
Peragus. Was Peragus something in the main, in part 1? I don't remember.
The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no, it's the robot. He's still alive. Or he's in the air, or he's actually in the game. And he shot the fucking robot. I knew one of them would make it, but... I guess he went back to the one piece. See, I thought in the part 1 it used to be like 2 pieces. Or the females. I should play a little bit of part 1 to show like how the crazy detailed her faces in part 1. It looks like I'm gonna sing good, but again I don't remember her hair being in a ponytail. I remember being like much different and stuff. This is the running animation, huh? Yeah, I think it is the first person mode. It is the characters you can choose from the main. But that guy, the one guy had a scar on his face. So am I supposed to be playing the same person from the part 1 game, or am I going to be playing as someone different now? Because I wonder if this is supposed to be like me as like the super Jedi. Because there's a problem with that, because you can choose like good side or dark side. So if you put the good side last night, am I supposed to be, why would that all be like, hey, you can choose the dark side or the light side? I know what I just did. Oh, that's that. Okay.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kolto tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to... Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics. Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them, and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning, there has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay! Everyone evacuate!
Okay.
Still examining the survivor. Only one survived. Couldn't get much from the nav. Aside from the lone survivor, it looks like the utility...
I guess there's only 3 codec things they have. The hell is that? Beakers? I can only break down, or I can make only stim packs and stuff. So what I like about the part 1 was when you opened something once and you took the items, you can't re-click it again. What the hell? Okay. So I think there's an old lady in the spaceship. She looks like a Jedi. I don't remember in the part 1, I don't remember it looking like that. Something torch.
find what you're looking for amongst the dead? Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the Kolto tank about you. How do you feel?
I still don't like how they don't have the race from people from part 1 to choose from. I'm just so used to the other ones. I'm not sure why they changed it, because again, I would imagine it's, I don't know. Kinda looks like her. I just remember like her, like she had like a piece of hair or two in her front of her face and stuff, and I don't know, I just don't like how they changed that to more into like a bun and stuff.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things. I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened? Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt. Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave. We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed. You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
Sorry about that. I had a fart. My stomach is really making a lot of noises. I'm like, oh my god. It's really moving up.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Yeah.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Because I can't imagine just straight up leaving this place without. I imagine this is when they give me like one of each type of thing. Like, hey, here's a gun, here's a knife, here's a pistol, here's a sword for just you see what you want to use and stuff. I can't imagine this one they let you use this. Yeah, they don't let you do that. Wait, what? I can do two different things? Oh. Yeah, you can still swing the knife. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I did this so many fucking times. Oh, you can't move and do it at the same time? Okay, I was about to say, like, having both of them like this. I did that so many fucking times in the first game. You can do it with a knife. No, you can't do it with a knife. That sucks. I don't think you was able to do it with a knife in the first game. Uh-oh. So that was 7 damage? 6 and 7. I don't really know size, so they have, at least they have different robots in this one. They look kind of like spider robots. Oh, there we go. It just takes a little while. Mining pistol. Let's start the way. Let's see what's over here. Okay, I don't like how they let you scan through bodies again because that would confuse me now which one I haven't looked through. That's why I like about the first one was you look through the ones and that doesn't allow you to look through it again when you pick up all the items and stuff. Gonna do that. I just gonna go out there and let you change your weapons and stuff instead of going to the main menu and do that. It's kind of cool. I like that upgrade.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
I guess that's the emergency catch. We don't know that was just yet.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Corda. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Okay, that seems like a good thing to know. Don't use blasters. Only use swords or...
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The 3 idiots were grouped so close to the charge it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility is going to be space dust by the freighter arrives.
Well, you just said that it happens when the fucking Jedi showed up. You think maybe that's something to Jedi?
Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the Exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Idiot.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know.
Oh, they're the
Well,
ones that...
that... You better give me some answers.
Sir, these droids...
Are you blind? So I want you to... In the meantime, make sure this...
Yes, sir.
Idiot.
Okay, apparently that's the one I just did.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Okay.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Okay, so there's an invisible belt. So do I want to kill them? Do I get more points for not killing them or something? Right now? Oh, there's a guy in there. Do we have a belt? I don't know. Like, I don't think I do because I will have. What's the gun? The gun is like 1 to 7. I imagine I don't want to use the gun because everything might blow up if I use it. What I would do is like make safe flights, 5 safe hours, and then eventually save over them stuff.
Be
I
careful.
do with most
There
games.
is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
I'm confused because like, because like I thought he said he put something in the mine at the belt storage, but I think I gotta do solo mode. Is how you do it. I don't know what that is. That was selector. Start does that. Oops. Hey, never mind. I was trying to figure out that, like, 'cause that's how you do it in part 1, is you do, like, midnight solo mode, and then you can turn invisible or something.
You hear it. It is faint, but it is there. It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget. Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
That's really weird to happen, like, during the battle part, instead of, like, waiting until after the battle to do that. My character is kind of stuck. I remember that happened in part 1 a lot. Being stuck. Oh, there's the stealth thing. Or stealth build, I think it's called in part 1, I guess. A little bit different. I don't understand. I guess this is just stuff to, like, make. To, craft things and stuff. Really, I do want some points in demolition just so I can pick up mines. I made out a bunch of mines in part 1. Oh, okay, so I got 5 points. Okay, I was like, what the hell am I doing? Repairs are very expensive. Repair takes 2 points. Ultimate power! So I can't do healing yet. I gotta wait till I was level 6 to do that. Speed for run, I think at least that's what it was for the first game. I'm surprised they can let me actually do that already. They're not waiting until later for me to do, like, Jedi, like, powers and stuff. They think like, hey, you wanna do that? You can do it now. You push the Y button, or no, the X button, and then you push the A button to accept it, okay? Oh, they still have this. Made no sense. Whoa. Oh, yeah, sorry, I thought there was Jojo. What? Jojo? There was Jojo. I've been saying Jiggle physics. I was like, oh my god, there's Jojo. Jojo. What? Jojo. Jiggle. Oh, that's what I meant to say. What the hell? I'm having a really hard problem talking today, or tonight. Jiggle physics. I'm like, holy crap. Makes no sense, but now it was just a dust. It looked like it was, but now it's not. Wait a minute, go back. Oh no, that's just the weapon I have equipped. I thought I had 2 swords. Man, where they got another sword at? I really gonna like throw my sword or my knife as like a lightsaber or something. I might need to be done soon just because it feels like I need to eat something. Stuck. I don't know, I get stuck sometimes. The character stops like in part 1. Emergency blast doors, okay. Is there... Oh. Mine and jewelry. I thought it said mine and like grenade or something. This on the first one shows like what your next move is going to be, but it doesn't say it this time. Usually I can't click on it multiple times to show like the next things and stuff. Oh, that was easy.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion. Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Even the shoes I remember being much brighter. Oh. Whoops. So I guess I need something. Some discover mine is spared something. So I need more repair stuff. I guess I like to repair it, it's kinda cool. I'm trying to remember this is actually not in part 1, because it looks very familiar now as I'm looking at it more and more often, but it gives me I'm just getting used to it being in this game. It might be like the first one, but like at the very end of the first game maybe? I think this is where it came from. No, this is something else. Another blast door. There's only way I can go now is the one door, cause that's. I was sure, yeah, I was maybe the one place in the stairs that's the locked door. I guess this place is not as big as I thought it was gonna be.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Is he gonna be the driver? Probably looks like he's gonna be a driver.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here? Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns. Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal. Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Peragus mining facility. The only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Peragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up. Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Peragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
There might be a reason why I've been farting a lot today. It might be a good reason you might be. I know I've been sick of reasons.
You know the planet exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator. You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better. Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Like the controller's dying.
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows. Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been? Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course. Well, that was the story, but whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's Grand Crusade finally consumed her. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman. Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody? The miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times. This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here. Well, go ahead and burn your thrusters. Oh, except I have clothes. And this security field is protecting me pretty well from any more outbreaks of poison gas. Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Not to business, I count your knees.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey!
Pazak? Isn't Pazak the card game in part 1? Why the fuck we say Pazak? That's so weird.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
So they're trying to say that, this one takes place at the bad ending, I guess, or at least you turn evil into part 1?
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us. We could try, but if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up. Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
I think there's a... I see, so I get good music when I do something good, I guess. When I get the XP sometimes. I think that's good for now. My battery's probably going to be dead any second now. That's 75 minutes, that's not bad for my first video. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this series. I guess I can say like, hey, there's going to be copyright music. Because it's Star Wars, there's nothing I can do about it. So there's most likely going to be a lot of, later on with all the music start playing a lot. But I do like how that only lasts for a few seconds, so that should be not long enough to get some kind of copyright notification because of that part. So hopefully that part should be good whenever it happens. There's like about 2 seconds, maybe that last 2-3 seconds. So hopefully that part is good. I'm trying to remember part 1. There were a lot of times where they played copyright music, but I don't think there was. I think a lot of it was just like background music I played, so I don't know. That should be okay, hopefully, with that. It might, in the very beginning might be some music I played, but so most of that just hopefully not. You know, copyright or copyright some kind of background music, like some other game I played was like background music playing was like copyrighted the whole time. So hopefully it doesn't happen in this game. I really want to post it to YouTube. You know, it's super happy to fun to play this game and stuff. But I'm just always worried about the whole, like, you know, being a Lucas Arts, that they're gonna be super heavy with the music and like, you know, famous music that's copyrighted and stuff. Cause even me saying, hey, you know, there's like be like copyrighted music, I don't own the music, you know, this is music owned from Lucas Arts or from whatever director that made this game or director that made the music. None of that shit matters. I can say, yeah, say it, but it doesn't really do anything for robots that don't bother listening to what you say. They just go right to the music and then that's it. They don't care about any of that stuff, but I guess I keep playing, you know. Well, we're not right now, of course, because I'm a bit hungry and I might need to use the bathroom and stuff, and my battery's about to die, so that's 3 reasons to take a break since it's 11, or no, it's 10:11. I don't think I'll be playing again tonight. I think this is one-time thing for now, and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. My first video and stuff playing this game. Okay, later, next time. Thanks for watching. Anybody that does watch on YouTube. If this is, I think this the first one's gonna be on YouTube. But if even this episode gets a lot of copyright notification for music, I might move the rest of the episodes to Facebook, maybe. But even Facebook lately been doing a lot more cracking down on copyright music and stuff in my videos. So I might not be able to do it there either. So it might be only exclusive to Twitch maybe, but you know, delete it in 2 weeks and then no one's gonna watch it and stuff. So since no one came to watch me play this one, so that tells me it's not gonna be just a waste of time playing it. Maybe I just play it on my own, or take the risk and maybe just upload it to my YouTube, and hopefully nothing major happens. So catch you guys later, catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Anyone that does watch on YouTube, if you hated it, let me know if you hated about it. If you thought it was more, let me know if you thought more about it. And catch you guys next time on, I just want to say, on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Catch you guys next time.